Hi guys, I just want to share a story with you about the unknown pregnancy. So, I am pregnant, but there's no baby. Excuse me. So my last period fell on the 6th of October and it is now November 22nd, 23rd, something like that. I did my first pregnancy test the 3rd of November, positive. Then I went on to buy a clear blue the same day, 1 to 2 weeks also. A couple of days later, still 1 to 2 weeks, which I thought was normal for the first few days. So that would have been the 3rd, and then I went. The doctor booked me for blood tests on the, I think it was like the 3rd or 4th day after the pregnancy test. That come back confirmed HGC levels of 228. I booked a private scan for meant to be like 6 weeks, early 6 weeks. But I do have polycystic ovaries and they can basically say like if you're 6 weeks it can chop it in half to like you're not actually 6 weeks, you're 3 weeks. Depends really. My cycle can be between 40 to 44 days, which normal's in the 20s, I think. Not sure, but in the 20s, I think. I have them quite bad. I do have 3 children already, which they did tell me I would struggle to get. Clearly not. So anyway, I booked this scan, completely forgetting about my ovaries, completely remembering about the situation. So I've gone for this scan on the top of my stomach. That says to me, oh far gone, when was your period, last period? So I told them. This is how there's nothing there. And of course I'm like, well, what do you mean? Then they did me an internal scan. Well, they asked if I consented to it. I consented to it. They did that. They said there was still nothing there, which I thought was strange again. And then they says to me, is any chance do you have polycystic ovaries, or have you been confirmed with it? And then it sprung to me that, damn yeah, I have got it, and that could be a problem. And they showed me on the screen how big they was. I've not seen them for 7 years. That was the first time in 7 years I've seen them, and they looked horrific, like really bad, really cystic, like the cysts was just swelling out. You could see it from the scan. Anyway, they were saying, so if you're pregnant, we need to confirm it. I said, it's not if, I am, it's too early. But they're not healthcare professionals, they're just a private scan company, so that's just, all they do is like, yeah, you're pregnant, or it's a boy, it's a girl. That's all they do. It's not no 2 ways about it. Anything else, they can't tell you if there's something wrong, or if it's, or if they think something's wrong. But obviously, if they can't see anything, they're going to tell me that. So the nicest to me, they couldn't see anything. And I said to them, well, I'm definitely pregnant, that's that. And this is, well, we'll book you in for 4 weeks time. I says, well, I've got to pay again. This is, no, that's free. So they've booked me in for the 11th of December, which we are on, I can't even think of the day, Monday, 22nd or the 23rd of November. So I think that's it. So anyway, I forgot to tell you also, I booked that private scan for Friday the 13th. I know. I didn't even realise that either. So I went for that. On the Saturday morning, I woke up, went to the toilet, wiped myself as you do. There was blood. Not a lot, like a pinky colour. That's what I was thinking, implantation bleeding. But then after that, as the day got out, it was getting a bit more fresh blood, like red blood. Not soaking through, and no heavy pads, it was just panty liners, etc. No pain, no cramps, no nothing. Just that, and it just kept progressing. So I ended up going to hospital, INA, to get it checked out. 5 hours I was in there before I got seen. Went in, they called me through after 5 hours. I had a feel on my stomach. Oh, we can't feel anything passing. But I was thinking, well, you're not gonna, because there's apparently nothing there anyway. They said to me that it was period blood. I was actually during my period. I was only 4 days late. Normally, with the polycystic ovaries, I'm either 2 weeks late, 2 weeks early. It just depends. But I was only 4 days late, but obviously a positive pregnancy test. And it lasted for the duration of the period as well. So I still say no, it was definitely a period. That's it. But anyway, so that lasted for 5 days. On the Monday, because it was a weekend, I couldn't contact anybody. At this point, I've still not got a midwife. I've still not got anybody, really. On the Monday, I rang, the early pregnancy unit. I told them what was going on. Also, I went to the GP and got the midwife form to fill in. You have to do that now because of COVID. I did that. When I spoke to the early pregnancy unit, they said to me, oh, can you come on Wednesday? Don't forget that this was on the Monday. So we can give you a scan, see what's going on, see where the blood's coming from. Wednesday come round, and when I got there, I told them, I had a private scan on the Friday. They said there was nothing, no sac, no embryo, nothing there at all. But I've got positive blood tests, positive pregnancy tests, positive clear blue tests, cheaper tests, expensive tests, all positive, not one. I've not had a negative, nothing. So it was like really strange. Yet again, another scan on my stomach. Can't see nothing. Can we do an internal? Yeah, carry on. And at this point, I don't even care. They did me, well, before all this, they did me a urine test. Obviously, it was positive. Then after that, they did me the internal scan. Still couldn't see nothing. No sac, no embryo, no nothing. Then there was a male midwife in there, and he said, can somebody check this test? They've gone to take it. This was like, yeah, it's positive. He says, and you've had bleeding? I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's period though. He says, I think you've had a miscarriage. There's nothing there, and you would be around 7 weeks now, 6.5, 7 weeks now. We would see something. You've had a miscarriage. And I'm thinking in my head, whatever. I'm not even entertaining it, to be honest, because, you know, as yourself, and especially when you've already had kids, if you're pregnant or if you're not, or you just know your own body. That was that. Then I went into another room and they gave me like swabs and stuff, which is just mandatory, I think. They says to me, we're going to give you a blood test and check your hormone levels, because obviously they're going up but there's nothing in your stomach. I had the first blood test I had, like I said, was 228 HCG. Is that it? HCG. So I had that 228. So they did. They're all pretty negative, to be honest. The one lady coming in, the one that was booking me for blood tests, she was telling me about this ectopic pregnancy that she had, and that it ruptured. She was very like, you could see like she looked sad and condoling, like trying to, well, I don't know, I think she was kind of like rubbing it off on me to say like, you know, I think you're having an ectopic pregnancy or something. All telling me different stuff. So one of them said, oh, you've had a miscarriage. You have an ectopic. All telling me different stuff. None of them actually know what's going on, including myself. Anyway, so she says, when you have these blood tests, well, they did it that day. This is, if it's gone under the 228 from last time, you have had a miscarriage. If it goes a little bit over, it could be an ectopic pregnancy. It's just delayed. So I was like, all right then, add that. 48, well, they ring me the same day, but it's every 48 hours to do the blood test. They rang me the same day and said, oh, actually, it's gone up to 920, so it's not gone under and it's not gone a little bit over, it's gone over a lot. So they says to me, so you've not had a miscarriage. And I says, I did think that. You know, it was a period and I did try and explain. But I'm no healthcare professional. It's just like I say, you know your own body and that's it. So, not had a miscarriage, so now I'm trying to rule out ectopic. But because of my polycystic ovaries, they don't really want to be messing around in my stomach, because if they rupture one of my cysts and they leak into my stomach, it can make me really ill. That's how significant they are in size. After that, sorry, I'm concentrating. So after that, they says to me, we're going to perform some more blood tests in 48 hours. So this has come back Friday, some more blood tests. The story was this time, they want it to be 1800 from 920. If it's 1800 or almost 1800, everything should be fine. If it's still 920 or it's around 920, then they're going to start performing tests for ectopic. At this point, and as well, they scan me as well, there's still no baby. So at this point, I've gone back in on the Friday for these blood tests. I normally go in at about between 10 and 11 a.m. and they normally ring me about 3 or 4 p.m. with the results. But today that day they didn't ring me till 5 p.m, so it was quite frustrating. They rang me and it was the same woman that was telling me, oh, it's ectopic pregnancy. The one that was just negative, and you could see in her voice, I don't know, she was just a negative person. And I was just thinking, oh, here we go, like, you know, what else could happen? She says to me, oh, actually, your results are 1,725. So she says, like, we're all really shocked on the board. Why is there no baby still? And then they failed to tell me until this point that you can't actually see anything on a scan, internal or external, anything, until you have 1,000 plus hormone HG. So no matter how many weeks you have, you need that amount of hormone to actually see anything. But if they would have told me this in the beginning, maybe I wouldn't have lost all that sleep and I wouldn't have been stressed. And I have 3 children to look after already. The youngest is 4. So they break that to me. So then I've got some hope. So now, on the phone it says to me we're going to perform a scan now, but we're going to wait 10 days. 10 days is going to be this Friday, the 27th. Hopefully we should see a baby. They wanted to perform bloods, they wanted to take samples, testing and stuff, but I just didn't want to be messed with. And then, but obviously I had to think about it, and I thought, you know, this could help somebody else that's perhaps in the same situation, or, you know, because they're making out to me like this baby's not in my tube, it's not in the womb, but it's hiding somewhere. But this is that my ovaries are that big that it could be shadowing the womb from seeing anything. So they don't even know. They've been calling it the unknown location. So nobody actually knows where it is. I've got all the symptoms and everything going with it as well. It's not like there's nothing. The sickness, loss of appetite, the tender breasts, that, you know, just the normal general things that that you get. All of that, all positive tests, but no baby, and they can't physically tell me where this baby is. So on Friday, I should have some answers. I should be able to let you guys know where it is, if it's there, or if they still need to find it. Like I say, I'm in no pain, no discomfort, no bleeding apart from the period. It's just really strange. Yeah, so my appointment is on Friday the 27th, 9:30. I will put a video up of result. Hopefully I should have a scan for you. And it's just, you never know, they might scan and there might be a 10-week scan, a massive baby. Or there might be something that's, I don't know. This has been going on for weeks, so I should at least be like 7 weeks. But with the polycystic ovaries, I might only be 3 or 4 weeks, and that's why they're not seeing anything. But it's strange. We'll see. It's just a waiting game. But I shall upload a video Friday when I get back from the scan, or when I'm in the car. Thank you.